All right. What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to another episode of Recruiting Unfiltered. We are back. All right. Now, look, this past few weeks, we've been on the road. We've been hitting spring tours, so we haven't been doing the show because I'm not getting home until about 9, 10 o'clock. So there's no way we're doing these spring tours all over the state. Practically impossible. But today we back. We got a jam-packed show, man, for y'all. We'll be talking to Trey Byrd from Douglas County, getting all the latest, the move, the transition to Douglas County over from veterans. We're going to talk to him. We'll have Ladell McQueen on hopefully at 6:25 today. And then we'll have Sebastian Heard at 6:45 today joining the show as well, man. So we appreciate everybody. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know who you want to see next lined up far as guest goes for the show, man. We want to see y'all. We want to have y'all on the show. Y'all always ran up this show and everything nonetheless, man. So can't wait to see more people tapped in and tuned into the program, man, to say the least. But as we wait, as a precursor to the show, we're going to go ahead and talk about just the latest headlines in the news that is going on currently in not only the state of Georgia, but just in recruiting in general. So let's go ahead and pull it up as we wait right here. One sec, y'all. All right, here we go. So the biggest recruitment of them all is Gary Walker, y'all. Committed to Clemson, 4-star prospect, absolutely tore it up this year. You look at what he's able to accomplish, man. 1,669 rushing yards. I think on his huddle, he had 1,681, 20 plus touchdowns. And what I love is Creekside's always been a program that does it by committee, right? They've always done it by 3-4 backs, but he was the main feature back this year and them winning the state championship, right? And you don't always see teams like they get back and they struggle, but this team had an identity, and they always have under Coach Trent Francis. They like to run the football. And that is what he did with Gary Walker. So for Clemson fans that ask, you're getting a back of, I would say, almost mimics a little bit of a CJ Spiller because he's dynamic in the open field. He's not just I wouldn't even say he's a power back to me because he's also elusive. He can hit the second gear and he can get north and south pretty damn quickly. So this is a guy that's, to me, he's a perfect mix of all of that. And remember, in his prime, CJ Spiller was one of them ones. Right, he was one of those, like, he got to the NFL for a reason and played for the Buffalo Bills for a reason, right? So I think for Clemson, you should be excited. This is a guy that plays for a program here in Georgia that likes to run the football. They feature him. He also runs track, as I said in my video. So he does a little bit of everything, man. And if you're a Clemson fan, like, this is what you wanted. Most people are like, oh, Clemson's recruiting is dead. It's over with. No, it's not. You're getting primetime guys like this. You're getting, I believe it's Janoris Simmons, who they got 4-star wide receiver. So if you are Clemson, you're doing a damn good job of bringing in guys. And they have always recruited the state of Georgia well. Look at the past couple of commitments across the state, right? Obviously, we wish him a speedy recovery in obviously his cancer diagnosis and obviously full recovery here for Heaven Brown Schuler, but he came from Pace. You have Sammy Brown. He's been an all-ACC caliber linebacker for you. He should have another pretty damn good season. You also think about he was in a recruitment for Andrew Beard, who was also a highly recruited 4-star running back. Came down to Clemson and obviously Florida. So Clemson has always been in these races. They've always recruited top-end talent and top-end guys. So I'm not surprised to see this. And for those fans that are wondering, what is Gary Walker? You watch the tape, you roll the film. The kid's a stud, and he's hard to stop in the open field, and he's going to bring a lot to your team. And he brings one element I feel like that running back room has been missing, which is speed, right? He runs track. He is quick. He can get up the field quick, and he's going to make a lot of plays in this offense when he gets on campus, in my humble opinion. So that's my thoughts there. Let's keep it rolling. And we had a commitment this past week, Jordan Agbanoma, right? He committed to Nebraska, and pretty much it is a done deal, right? He is pretty locked in with the Nebraska Cornhuskers. He's excited to see, obviously, what's next in his career. And one of his big things was the relationships. He liked what Coach Rule, he likes what, obviously, Coach Wade is going to be doing there, spending time with the players, seeing the city. I felt that visit feeling good. I didn't make the decision that day, but a few weeks later, I felt great about Nebraska. It's been a long journey, but this is my commitment, and I am done with the recruiting process," is what he had to say, right? At the end of the day, it was best for me, best fit for me. I can go there, focus, play football, play early, and become the best of my ability, right? So no surprise, Nebraska has recruited top-end guys for quite a long time. And this is another one I got a chance to see him up close and personal. And I was thoroughly impressed, right? In my coverage of him, I like what he was obviously able to do. I like the different plays he was able to make, and he's a big guy. And I'm gonna show you guys some footage for those Nebraska fans that is tuned in. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of footage of Jordan Agmanoma, so you guys can kind of see what he looks like. I think this is the clip right here. Nope. Hold on one second, y'all. All right, y'all. Sorry about that, man. I had a neighbor at the door. I don't know what was going on. What's going on, Jimmy? Yes, sir. We're gonna have Big Step at 6:45. Appreciate you tuning in, my guy. Hey, we get more Carver Columbus players on the show, so don't you worry, Jimmy. We got you covered. You know what I'm saying? We got you covered. Stay tuned. Big time stepper. We're gonna get his story, all that good stuff. You stay tuned, Jimmy. We're gonna have you covered here on the show. You know what to do, my guy. All right, so let's pull up Jordan Agmanoma. Okay, I think it's this clip. Oh, here you go. All right, so you guys get kind of a look. Okay, so you guys get kind of a look here of what he can do, right? Very quick-footed, off the ball, driving obviously up the field quick, and he was dominant. I seen some of those one-on-ones. I didn't get all of the coverage because my camera, one of my batteries had died when I was trying to film it, but he dominated. And one thing about Grayson is you're gonna have to be able to block at a high level. You're gonna have to be able to do those kind of things, right? So here, I just love he gets up the field, gets his hands on you, and he's looking to dominate you. So for the Nebraska Cornhusker fans that are wondering, like not Nebraska, Jordan Agmanoma is a guy that's going to dominate. And like you said, he gets a chance to potentially play early, see the field, and be able to do those kind of things, man, because Nebraska's going to play early. If you can play, you will see that field early for the Cornhuskers, man. So that is what they're getting in a player like this. And like I said, I seen it from my spring tour. I was obviously thoroughly impressed, man. And a guy that I think will be a difference maker, obviously, at that next level. Okay. So obviously, that's Jordan Agmanoma. There was another big time recruitment, still also from Grayson. He also stood out to me, KD Jones, right? KD Jones was able to do his thing. He also committed today. Great O-line news, obviously, for the Cornhuskers. Right after Agmanoma said it is meant to be. Now, I'm pretty sure to obviously watch it or to see it, you're going to have to go and subscribe and all that good stuff. But he was another big one off of the list that committed to obviously Nebraska. So they get two guys from Grayson in this commitment. So great job, obviously, by them. Okay. But we're going to leave it there. I believe my guy Ladell McQueen is in the building. He is ready to go. So we're going to bring him on here in just a second. All right, let me pull him up. Let's take off the share screen. All right, hold on. Let me send this because my guy Beckwith would kill me if I didn't send this to him. 1 second. All right, let me send this real quick. Live right now. All right. Here we go. Let me bring on Ladell because he'll kill me. All right, what's going on, man?
What up, Najeh? What's up?
Not much, man. Appreciate you coming on, man. How's everything going?
Going good.
Appreciate you coming on, man. How's it feel? Are you still in school? If you're out of school, how good does it feel to be out of school?
Nah, we still in school. I got one more day. We taking exams right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So we out. Last day tomorrow. So
That's it. What's your last exam?
French.
Okay, French. Ooh, okay, French. Got you, brother. Okay. So, with it being last day, exams is done. What are you most looking forward to now that you can kind of focus on the off season, get ready for this upcoming season?
I'm mostly looking forward to like just being on the field, just going out there to perfect my craft. Just just trying to stay in the lab and just keep working.
What do you feel like you do well, as far as what I'm saying, playing the cornerback spot, physical, obviously cornerback, 31 tackles this past year. I think you have 4 or 5 picks. What do you feel like you do well that people should be talking about?
I feel like I'm physical. I make plays on the ball, and like I'm fast. So like I got good recovery speed, and like if the ball in the air, I'm gonna get it. Ball mine. You know, so great ball
Period.
skills. Yeah,
What's a part of your game you feel like is underrated that we need to talk more about?
my speed, my
Okay,
speed.
let's dive into that more. Why do you feel like your speed?
Um, no, I'm just fast, man. Like if I get beat, I'm catch him, talk him down. Just my speed.
Okay, who are some guys you like to watch at your position?
Denzel Ward, definitely. I like how physical he is. Like, he's a mainly off man guy, and I'm like that too. I like how physical he is. He can come up, make a tackle, he can make plays on the ball. Denzel Ward, definitely.
Denzel Ward. Okay, all right. And then one more, and I want to pull up your tape and break it down with you. Okay, so I also want to ask, when we look at this class and obviously everything that you do, talk about what you want to work on this offseason. Where do you feel like will make you kind of stand out more to coaches and scouts at the next level? What is something you feel like that can help you do that?
What is something that I
Because we know the speed is underrated. We know the ball skills are great. Do you feel like it's tackling? Do you feel like it's being able to line up anywhere on the field? Like, hey, if I need you
yeah,
to play,
being able to line up, being versatile, just being versatile. Yeah.
okay. Why do you feel like that will help?
Like just so coaches that you could play anywhere on the field and you could just be anywhere that they need you to be at.
Period. All right, man. Let's pull up the film, man. Let's get a full breakdown from me and you, and break down kind of what you was able to do this past season, and we'll break it down in full. Let me pull this up 1 second. Share this tab. All right, here we go. Let me know if you can see that, Ladell.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, so here you playing. Don't tell me the coverage. Here you kind of playing cornerback, playing a little bit off. Just tell me what was your responsibility here.
I'm on the back side. I'm locked. I'm locked right here. Yep, this is my man, so we're locked.
Okay.
See, he got me turn my hips. See recovery speed right there. Made the play on the ball.
So when he makes this move, Ladell, like what's going through your head? And like you said, you got your hips turning, but like you said, the recovery speed's there. You get back into play. You don't interfere, and you also don't panic, which is what I want to talk about. So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. So in my head, I'm just thinking, don't panic, don't panic. I trust myself. I trust myself to go in there and make a play. So I just go in there, and just make a play.
Period. Go make a play.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, cover two.
Got you. So here, like obviously, your safety's here.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes as a DB, don't talk about it enough, but you can kind of like your eyes can go like, I want to cover him. But how do you just maintain just okay, let me just do my job. Let me not do too much. I know I'm in this coverage, as you just said. Let me make sure I cover this flat guy right here. Instead of kind of going for the meat where the quarterback could go here too.
Yeah. I just trust my safety. I just trust my guys on the field to for them to be able to do their job. So it just makes it easier for me to do mine.
Period. Ooh, okay. I like this one. Okay. So here you kind of line up a little bit closer, kind of before you kind of off. So what's going on here?
Right here, we're in. It was like cover three. I think. I'm Billing, pressing Billing, right here. Yeah, stay on top of him. Don't let him get in my blind spot.
Ooh, that's textbook too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't play that no better. That was elite coverage right there. Okay. See where we at here. Okay, you're on this side. Woo! Tell me about that play a little bit, man. You laying the boom on that one.
Yeah, man. This is the first game of the season, you know. I had to go out and show out, you know. Yeah.
Okay. I like that, man. I like the aggressiveness right there. Okay. Let's see this one. All right. Kind of line it off a little bit. Okay. Woo! Another big hit. Okay.
Physicality right there.
Facts. So let me ask you this. I think another underrated part of DBs is they'll always go for the big hit, but they don't wrap up. Like here, you do both, right? Big hit, but you also, get your arm around and kind of wrap him up. Can you talk about the art of that just a little bit, Ladell?
So, like, if you don't, so say you go in and you miss the tackle, but you don't get your arm, he probably would have scored right there.
For sure.
If I didn't get my arm around, he would have scored. See, boom. Like, if I would never have my arm right there, I probably would have missed the tackle. But I had my arm right there, so stopped me from scoring. So
got you. Well, what would you tell? I want to make this a teaching moment. What would you tell other DBs that love the big hit but don't always have that arm there or wrap up? Wow, tell this. If you was a coach or you was a player, you advising a younger player coming behind. Why would you advise them that the arm is important?
Arm is important because if you miss the tackle, he's scoring, and you don't want the band to be playing when he score. And if he score, coach gonna be on you. So that's why you need the arm right there.
There you go. He said you don't want the band playing. I love
you don't
that.
want the band playing.
Oh, I see the speed. Okay, you went down this quick. I love that. Enough players don't be showing the special teams, man.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I see. I definitely can see the speed. Okay. Good wrap up tackle on special teams.
Got to wrap up. Yep.
Yes, sir. Good wrap up tackle. Same thing. You was that close to a pick too.
Yeah.
Wasn't that far off. Okay. All right, man. We'll look at a couple more.
Tackle for loss.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this one right here, I want to break this down a little bit. So you got to get a TFL. Not easy. It's like a big guy coming at you. So
yeah, he was huge. That's a huge question. He was huge.
So when you going against a guy that's big like that, what goes through your mind? Like, hey, I gotta just find a way to get him to the ground. Like what goes through your mind in order to make this kind of play?
Just gotta find a way to get him down. You can't go out there and get embarrassed and get put on your butt. So just gotta find a way to get him down.
Period. What a tackle, man! That is textbook right there.
Yep. We get the near hip. Yep.
Facts. Near hip, get him down to the ground. Okay. Another good tackle. I mean, obviously you played your man well, but good recognition. He gets it out quick, and you go and help your teammates out.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay. Uh-oh, coming back that way. Ooh, you make some big man tackles, man.
Can't let him get outside. You gotta force that cutback. You just clean them up.
That's it, man. Yeah, your tackling is elite. All right, we'll look at like two more. See what we got going on this one.
I remember this game right here.
What you remember the most?
It was the turf, man. The turf. Oh my gosh.
Was it terrible?
Yeah, it was so terrible. Folks out there just slipping and just sliding everywhere. Man.
I know he was like, I can't wait for this game to be over.
Man.
Right. Let's look at this last one. Let's see. Playing a little off. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's break that down. This is the last play. So right here, obviously, the guy engages. He gets a good bit of you. But I like, obviously, you show the strength right here, pushing him back on his toes. What do you think is the art of, or what would you say is the best way for cornerbacks or DBs to block Shed? Because you get off him, and then you're immediately in position to make this play.
Just shock Shed and finish with a rip, You can't, really block you if you engage with him first, push him back, make his helmet go back like this, and just shed him off of you. You know, that's the best way I think for DBs to get off blocks.
Yeah, shock ship Brit. I like that. All right. So that's a little film breakdown, man, with my guy Ladell breaking down this film, what we thought. I thought it was some pretty good film, very underrated. Excuse me. So we broke down the film. Let me ask you this. So you played for a school, Montgomery Catholic Prep, which I'm assuming is a private school.
Yes,
Was
sir.
it like playing for them? And how do you feel like it's helped better your game playing for an institution or program like this?
It's good playing for 'em. We are a school. We have 2 state championships. One my freshman year. So like we're used to winning. And my 3 years I've been in high school, I have 3 different head coaches. So having to
Wow.
adjust to the different coaches like really just like helped me with my game and all that stuff. Yep.
Now for you, I was talking about 3 different head coaches. Most kids like, hey man, let me go somewhere else. All this changes. I don't want to deal with it. So what's just allowed you to kind of stay within the fight? Let me stay here. Let me stay connected with whoever comes in and keep the right attitude.
Yep. Just gotta build good relationships. Just build good relationships. Just find a good relationship, get a good relationship with the coach, and just just get a good relationship with the coach.
Got you. Let me ask you this: How did spring go? If you guys had a spring, if you don't, I know Alabama's different. You guys usually have like a fall scrimmage. How was spring for you guys? Let me ask that first.
Spring was it was a little up and down, you know. Started off a little shaky, but then we at the end we finished up and we picked it up, and spring game was good. And then, you know, I got my first offer during the spring from Georgia State. So yeah.
Okay, congrats on that, man. How good did that feel to get that offer and for it to come in?
It gave me a major confidence, but it felt so good. I was seeing everybody else getting offers. I was like, where am I at? So then when I saw that, it just made me feel so good. I just got a good confidence boost after that.
100%. So for you, what do you? So you said spring was up and down. What do you feel like you did well in spring?
Making plays, making plays on the ball. I say during our spring, I had like 2 picks. Spring game.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. What do you attribute your ball skills to? Why are you able to pick off so many passes and be able to make so many plays?
Just my length. I'm tall. You know, I got long arms and I'm just athletic.
Period. Okay. So talk about Georgia State as a team showing interest. So in this summer, we know what you want to work on. So what else do you want to? I want to say prove, but what other interests? What other schools are you just trying to like kind of I guess get? You know, when they come, they see you or they see you in the, whatever it is, summer practice or if guys do padded camps. What else do you want to kind of show in addition to your full gamut of your game?
I just want to show that I can ball. So apparently they not seeing it now. So I just want to prove that I can ball.
100%. Tell me what it's like, man. Playing Montgomery. I know there's some good schools out there. Obviously, you got Pike Road, I believe, is in Montgomery. Obviously, Montgomery Catholic. But what's it like playing football out there, man?
Like we don't really play nobody in Montgomery. Like everybody's scared to play us. So we mainly play like out of city and all that. We played one team from Florida last year.
Wow. So it's those teams out there scared to play y'all.
Yeah, but this year we got them back on the schedule. Now we got MA back on the schedule now.
Okay. Okay.
Second game of the season.
What is y'all biggest rivalry for Montgomery Catholic?
Montgomery Catholic Andalusia. Montgomery Catholic Andalusia. That's our biggest rivalry game right there.
Walk me through a game in that rivalry. What is it like? Give me the walk up. Give me like the Friday night, the build up, the game, the atmosphere. What is that like?
So just going to school. Everybody know we playing Andy. So it's quiet. So there's a lot of animosity already built up. So here goes pregame. They walk on our logo, like they walking on the logo. It's fitting on the logo, all that.
Wow.
So here go this game time. Like they talking stuff. Like I don't like to talk. I let my game talk. So they talking stuff and all this, and we go to overtime. I ended up making the game winning tackle, and my homeboy Mike Sheffield scored the game winning touchdown, and we won it in overtime.
Wow. And that was the most recent game y'all played?
Yes, sir. The most recent
Wow. Okay. Like, has that been your best game you've ever played, or the most
One
memorable?
moment.
I wouldn't say.
Here's Forever Now Okay remix by Glass Beach and Now Okay.
Siri. Sorry,
That was
I was
it was the
my computer. Okay, be quiet, Siri. Sorry, my Siri. I was talking to you, asking a question, and my Siri went off. My bad, brother. But no, explain what you was gonna say. I'm sorry.
it was like the best game. I wouldn't say the best game, but I'd say it was the most big. It was one of the most biggest games I ever played in. It was like over 5,000 people at attendance at the game. So we had to bring out extra stands and all that. People, it was people everywhere. So it was most definitely the biggest and loudest game I've played in my career.
Wow. Okay. So we talked about everything you want to do this year. Talk about obviously being your best game. What are your goals? Like, give me some season goals you got that you're gonna try to attain this upcoming year, and then team goals as well.
Okay, so first personal goal, I want to try to break the school record in picks, which is 8. So I want to try to get 10 picks this year.
Okay.
I want to get like more. I want to get more offers this year. I want to create turnovers, so I want to create more forced fumbles. Um, I want to get at least 40 tackles this year. And team goals, I want to see us win it all. I want to
Period.
see us win it all. I want to see us make it farther than we made it last year. So I want to see us win it all.
Last two, I'm gonna let you go, Ladell. What is your biggest motivation? Why do you do what you do? Why are you drawn to the sport of football? What's your motivation?
It's my dad. My dad, he's always been on me, and he introduced this sport to me. He played in the league and he trained. He's a top running back trainer in Georgia, so he's really been my biggest influence. And if I need anything, I go to him. I talk to him, and he'll motivate me. And one thing he always tell me is bet on yourself and control what you control.
Last thing, what would it mean to you? You know about Georgia State, Ladell. You know how big your dad is here in Georgia. What would it mean to you just to be able to go play D1 football? Whatever dream school you have, and just be able to make him proud as you've already been doing. What would that mean to you?
It would mean the world, because like he just does a lot for me, and I just want to see that what he's doing is gonna pay off. Like it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. So it'll mean a lot to me if that'll happen.
For sure. Well, Adele, I appreciate you coming on the show, man. I'm gonna definitely have you back sometime during the season. I know you're a
Sure.
busy guy, man, but come back on. Please keep me updated with your journey in Bama. We'll love to
Okay.
help you out as much as I can. Okay.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Ladell. All right, man. Ladell McQueen, Montgomery Catholic Prep. Appreciate him coming on the show, man, and telling a little bit about his story, man. Underrated player, just picked up Georgia State and has many more to go. Y'all see the film breakdown. We'll probably ended up posting that on the X a little bit later on as well to help him out even a little bit more, man. But it's time to bring on, as Jimmy says, Carver Columbus stepper. We're gonna call him Box Top Assassin is on the show. Let's go ahead and bring him on, man. There he is. What's going on, brother?
Yo, coach.
What's going on? How's everything going?
Good. I'm just chilling. Yeah.
Okay, period, man. Appreciate you coming on, man. How many more days you got left for school, man, till you out?
We done. Today was our last day, so we're done.
Okay. How excited that feel to be done with school?
Great. It's summer. Get time to get to work.
That's it. What are you gonna be working on the most this summer, my guy?
Staying poised in the pocket, accuracy, and then also the mental part of the game. That's a big part of the game. Mentally, you got to be ready to play quarterback.
How you gonna mentally? Obviously, you're gonna talk about your success here in a second, but how you gonna mentally prepare yourself? Is it watching more film? Is it studying some of the greats at your position? How you gonna mentally kind of unlock that next
Well,
phase in your game?
both of those. I'm definitely gonna stay in the film. Stay in the film room, be a film junkie. I got to definitely pick up any and everything I can get. Watching quarterbacks that and then already done it at this level, and being like, I'm gonna definitely watch them, see what I could pick up, but also training, like staying with my offensive coordinator, my QB coach, and being on that field and training to further his game time opportunities.
How is your OC, your QB coach? How have they taking your game to that next tier, that next level? We talked about the mental part that you want to achieve, but coming in as freshman, winning, How have they got you to this? Most people not doing that, Sebastian. Like they're not getting there. So how have they prepared you to have such early success?
Like I said, just staying poised and staying calm. I know it was very overwhelming at the start, knowing that I'm going to be the starting quarterback, but I didn't let it shake me at all. So just making sure my game is always going to the next level and progressing. So yeah,
When did you know you was gonna be the starter?
the week of the first game, I was told I was going to be the starter. So I had to step up and play.
How did you prepare? We know you're training, we know all that good stuff, but how did you prepare in the summer? Because like you said, you going in, you're not knowing. I'm like, I'm a freshman, I'm just doing my thing, building rapport, chemistry. So how did you just prepare so when that moment arrived, you was ready?
Well, I was definitely preparing, but another thing that happened was another quarterback had came, so I wasn't supposed to
Wow.
be the starter. So during the summer, I was taking reps with the twos, and I really wasn't getting a lot of reps with the ones. So I was definitely staying prepared, staying ready, but I wasn't really ready to start. I mean, I wouldn't say I wasn't ready to start, but I wasn't thinking I'm starting. So the week of the first game, they told me I was starting, so I had to get prepared mentally, physically, and get it ready to ball.
Now Carver don't play no easy schedule. So what was the first game like, Sebastian? Like walk me through the first game. Were you jittery? Like what was that like? Walk me through, put me in your shoes of what that was like.
So, I was a little antsy, I was a little jittery, but I knew that this is what I've been doing since I was 7 years old. So I mean, well, really since I was five. So I knew it was just another game for me. So I had to make sure I did good and trusted in my teammates, trusted in my coaches to put me in the right spot, and we did great.
Period. What's your favorite youth moment?
Um, just being out there having fun. I played a lot of positions growing up. I played almost everything you can think of except for O line. So like I did it all. So it was very fun, just being out there having fun. Yeah. So yeah, that's really it.
You're a quarterback now, but what was your favorite youth position you had to say since you played all over?
Um, I played a little corner. I played DN. Played receiver. So I played a lot. I played a little bit of running back. I know that's a little hard to believe, but you already know.
I believe
So
it. I see the athleticism when you get out the pocket. I believe it.
yes,
Okay.
sir.
What was give me your favorite moment, whether you were winning a championship or you had a crazy throw. What was your favorite moment? Not from high school just yet, because you still got more memories to make there, but from youth ball, like pops was going crazy, y'all won a chip, or like mom was going like
Oh,
whatever it was. What was your favorite like moment?
okay. I could tell you one from high school and one from youth.
Bet.
But so from youth, I remember this vividly. So we had a game. I played at this little thing called it's called River City. So played down there and I was playing defense, and this happened twice this game. So I had hit somebody, and then it was a fumble. So I picked up the fumble, but I didn't know where to go. So I'm looking at my coach like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? So he pointed me to the right direction. I ran and I scored, and then it was twice. So it was like not once, but twice it happened. It was like I forgot where their end zone was, where I needed to go. So I'm looking at the coach like, where do I go? Where do I go? So yeah, that was very fun. We laugh about it now, but it was very fun. It was very like fun in the beginning.
For sure. And then I think did that also happen? And you said high school ball too.
Oh, high school. Definitely. I don't know if you remember, but the Sumter game. That was the best environment I played in. Definitely. That was definitely a game to remember. I will say that. But the last throw, so it was great. They was blowing up the screen all game. So the last play of the game, we threw or not the last play of the game, but the game winning touchdown. We faked the screen and ran our receiver who faked the block. He ran and wide open. So I just had to make sure I didn't mess up, and I didn't. So that was definitely a game to remember and a throw to remember for the rest of my career. But I know I'm gonna have many more.
100%. Wow. Okay. So fake pump, and then he kind of like backlines up with like I'm assuming the seam route, right?
Yeah,
That'll do it. Okay.
yeah.
Walk me through. You talked about that kind of being the best environment, best game. What I mean, how do you feel? I know you may care, you may not care, but how do you feel playing or them being in your region this year, Sumter County, kind of like meshing that rivalry even more?
For me, I feel like it's not really something to worry about to me. But you know, I feel like we're gonna definitely execute. We're gonna do what we need to do to win. I don't see them stopping us in this. And so yeah, we're gonna see when we play them. But yeah,
Period. Okay. I've always watched and admired Carver Columbus, Carver Columbus from afar. Great players like yourself, great receivers, great running backs. What's it like playing for Carver Columbus? What's it like playing for Jarvis Jones down there, man, and being a part of that community? Just walk me. I've never been down there. I've always wanted to go. I'm probably gonna go next year, at least for a game this upcoming year too. What's it like playing for Carver Columbus, though? You would say.
I will say it's a brotherhood. So they definitely pick you up. They'll tell you when you're wrong, but they definitely pick you up. And when I came, they just welcomed me in with open arms, and I'm very glad that they did that, and I'm just so happy. So it's definitely a brotherhood. Yeah,
Period. What'd you learn the most from winning a state championship this year?
I'll say not letting anybody get to me. It was very up in the air about what I was going to do this season, and I feel like everybody. I proved everybody. I wouldn't say wrong necessarily because I don't really say I had haters, but I say I definitely proved what I can do in my freshman year. So it's only up from here, though.
That's it. How do you approach chatter? You know what I'm saying? Just your
Um,
thought. Like, how do you approach it? Do you have you block it out? How do you approach chatter?
I block it out. I don't really go back and forth because I feel like that's not needed. Like the people are gonna think what they want to think, but you can't have an opinion about facts. So I feel like I'm gonna definitely just show you more than I show you better than I can tell you. So I'm not gonna really talk about it, but I'm gonna block it out and I'm gonna show you.
Period. Do you feel like you can say yes or no, or like don't answer it? Do you feel like you one of the best quarterbacks in your class?
Feel like I'm definitely a sleeper. I will say that. Feel like I'm not. I feel like I could be rated as higher than I am, but you know, people gonna think what they want to think. I just got to prove it wrong.
That's it. Who your favorite quarterbacks to watch, brother? Who do you like? Who you aspire?
So
Who guys you like?
in NFL, I like watching Pat Mahomes. I definitely like watching him. Matthew Stafford, and then on top of that, I like watching Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck was one of my favorite quarterbacks because he definitely played for my favorite team. I like the Colts, so
Oh,
he played for my team, and I just like he was a great quarterback. Speaking of great quarterbacks from Indianapolis Colts, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning is a great quarterback too. I watch him too. So yeah.
okay. Peyton, Andrew Luck. All right, you got some good ones in there. Okay. What about when we talk NFL? Let's go college. Who you like in college? It's a good one. Because this we're gonna be at in a few years. So
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
you know.
So um I know he didn't play a lot, but I definitely like Keelan Russell. Like from what I saw, he was a great quarterback. I want to see him start. But on top of that, I like him. Obviously a no brainer. Fernando Mendoza. He definitely had a great year considering what he did at Cal. He came out of nowhere, and I like his story too because he wasn't really recruited a lot out of high school. So I know it. I definitely know it can be done no matter what. So, but him, and then I might be missing a few, but I like Bryce Underwood. He was a good quarterback. So yeah.
Do you feel like so he I won't say y'all games are similar, but it kind of reminds the same stories. Like he's getting a lot of chatter on him. People don't feel like he can do it. And like you just say, you got to prove it wrong. Do you feel like kind of your story mimics his a little bit? Like highly rated, and then people just always talk about him. Do you feel like your story can kind of mimic his a little bit?
So my Bryce Underwood.
Yes, sir.
Feel like it could a little bit, but I feel like my story is different. Everybody's story is different. So while we may have some similarities, it might be different than you know. So yeah.
Okay. All right, let's talk. Let's talk nicknames. Box top assassin. Give us. You got the old school. I don't know if you positive told you, but you got the old school '80s, '90s cut. So, talk me a little bit about the nickname.
Yeah. So came about around fifth or sixth grade. Well, I really had it when I was like fourth grade, but the name started in like fifth grade. So I remember I was coming back home. We were coming home from Pee Wee practice, and just we were thinking about nicknames. And first, it was like, oh, Slim Reaper. That was the first one. We made a few shirts, and then when we got to thinking about it, it's like Boss Top Assassin, and we just ran with it from there. I have chains, um I have shirts, I have all types of stuff. But now I got a new logo now. I got a new logo, so we got a few logos. This is my new logo right here.
That's fire.
Yeah, it's a H. It's a S and a H for my name, and
Yeah,
then the H is a 12 if you don't like recognize it because of my
I haven't
number.
seen it. That's
Yeah.
fire.
So we definitely got that on the way. Is that you're gonna see it a lot more. So yeah.
Okay, if you don't mind spouting in a little bit, tell me about. It seems like you, your family, your pops. I got the branding already there as we kind of see like the new era of college football and branding all that stuff. Walk me through just this branding yourself and why that's important.
I feel like branding myself is important because it sets me aside from others. You know, it gives me a better chance of being looked at. Because it's like so that's a lot of people being. I know it's a lot of some people not being looked at a lot, and I feel like it gives me a better chance to be like, who is this kid? Like seeing what I can do on the field, but also seeing me off the field and seeing what I produce in branding and all types of stuff like that. So, but speaking about my parents, my mother's birthday is today, so yeah, we
Happy
definitely
birthday, moms.
yeah definitely got to shout out moms.
Okay, shout out mom's birthday today, man. Y'all doing anything?
Yeah, we got a cake, but we're not really doing that probably today, maybe a weekend. You know, yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, got you. All right, so you talked about obviously that again. Happy birthday to mom. So the branding piece of it obviously is very important. So I want to ask you, with all everything that's coming, I know you're a very grounded person and you're obviously humble, but do you ever like peer like in the back of your mind, you like, if I keep doing what I'm supposed to do, like man, this could be real big, for the entire fam, and like, did your mind ever go there or no?
It does. It definitely does veer there, but I try to stay tunnel vision. You know, stay mind on the prize and try to live in the present because I know you try to live in the future, you can get like shaken and stuff. So definitely live in the present, but know what's to come in the future and where I'm still striving for. You know, I have goals. I know what I'm striving for and who I'm doing it for and what I'm doing it for. So I'm definitely making sure I keep my eyes on the prize and make sure I get there.
That piece I want to talk about you just said was kind of like off the field. Who is box top assassin Sebastian Heard off the field? Like, what do you bring to the table there? You would say.
I'm a loving, I'm a caring, ambitious person. One of my mottos is showtime. So no matter if that's in the classroom, off the field, on the field, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna show out. So very glad that I have a personality off the field and it's not just on the field. Like if you ask people, I'm a very loving, caring, funny person. You know, I can laugh with you, but when we on the field, it's work time. So I'm definitely a great person off the field.
Where's that edge come from a little bit? If you can share that,
Um,
kind of like, yeah, we can laugh and joke, be cool, but nah, once it's time, like I'm not messing with like it's killed. Where does that come from?
I feel like it comes from just like the family, like our heritage, like you know the herds we really do it out here. So I know it's like trying to push for a better trying to push for I wouldn't say I have a terrible life. No. Like I have a good life, but pushing for a better life and like better cause and like I just want to be somebody in the world. So I definitely like that's definitely what pushed me.
You're young, you have a lot of years to go, but like I said, this talking to you, I can tell you're a very astute young man. What do you ultimately? I know football is always a tool. I know you're special at that. And I know you may have never got asked this question, but like, what you kind of want your legacy to be? Like, what not necessarily on the field, but maybe even off. Like, what kind of impact you want to have? I feel like I said, only reason I asked that, Sebastian, I feel like I said you're very astute, very clever. So I feel like you kind of know about that stuff. So like, what do you want to kind of leave? Would you say?
I definitely want to leave an impact on the generation and society, but basically just I just want to be remembered by as a great person, you know, being remembered as not really I don't definitely don't want to be remembered negative, but making sure that I'm just remembered as positive and all types of stuff.
All right, couple more before I let you go, man. What are your goals for this upcoming season? And put us on some game, man. Who we needed to watch out for Carver Columbus this upcoming year, man.
We definitely got a lot of people to watch out for. We my first off, I want to talk about my goals. My goals is I want to have at least 20 touchdowns in the regular season. Definitely want to do that. I want to do better than what I had and throw for over 2,000 yards in the season and or yeah, so I definitely have some good goals and not nothing that can't be reached. So I'm definitely gonna do that. But another thing is like off the field. when going back to the remembered,
Yes,
I
sir.
want to be remembered, and I just want to know, like, I want to give back to the community on top of that. So making sure I give back to the community, and so yeah, give them what I yeah.
Okay.
But some players to watch for: T.J. Woodson, our receiver. He's definitely a stud. Like he can definitely go track the ball. He can go get it. We got a running back coming in. His name is Jamar. So he coming in. He's gonna be a great running back. Um, I might be missing a few people. We got a few studs on our defensive side. We got um Bean. His name's Stephen Wright. He definitely he coming back. He's junior now. He definitely a great player. Obviously I know our tackle Terrence Warren. He's definitely he's a great stud, and he gonna add to it. We got some dogs, but yeah, I mean I can name the whole team for real, but those are some standouts.
For sure. Is there? I know every game is the same, but is there any game next year you like? I know, like I said, Carver has a great schedule always. Any game you just chomping at the bit, you just you excited to play, season
Um,
opener, any of them?
a lot of games, but I will say I definitely want to that Worth County game, our last game. I want to see how that goes because champions versus champions. The Sumter game, I want definitely want to play that. Sumter game is going to be a good one, and then the Hateville, a championship rematch, and
Ooh,
then on top of that, the Douglas County game. I feel like that's a game that's circled on my calendar, so I definitely want to see what we can do against them. I feel like we got a great team. I feel like we can win that. So.
how exciting is that? Like for you as a player, just playing those top notch games, seeing how you guys stack up and measure up, and like you said, just getting better at the end of the day, but also showing the
Um,
brand.
well, you could say that one more time.
And I was saying at the end, just being able to show the brand, like showing what Carver Columbus is. We can go against anybody, 4A, 5A, 6A, our region, and we can do what we need to do.
Yeah, we definitely can do what we need to do. We're we're moving up to 3A this year, so we're playing a lot of different teams. We're playing Douglas County, like I said. So we're getting out there. We're getting to a more spread out schedule. So we're playing a lot of great teams, and just to see where we stack up against them. And I think we stack up very well against those teams. I feel like we're not gonna have no problem. And so yeah.
Period. Last two, I'm gonna let you go, Sebastian. I'm gonna put you in a couple boxes here on these last two. High pressure, high leverage moment, fourth quarter. Less than 2 minutes. Game is on the line. One timeout, about a minute 30. How are you? What's going through your mind? How are you gonna lead your team to that drop? Now, mind, it's a playoff game. You gotta have it or you're out of there. What goes through your mind in those moments?
Definitely being calm, and back to that word poise. I definitely got to stay poised, be calm in the pocket. Um, Making sure my team is calm, knowing the severity of the situation, but not being overwhelmed. So basically calming them down, knowing that where we got to get to, and strategizing, being strategic. But definitely gonna calm my guys down in the huddle and be very strategic about what I do. And I say we're gonna win that game. So.
Period. Last question. I wanted to see how you break down the coverage. I'm gonna do two coverages real quick. Cover two, man. Don't give me no play. You ain't gotta give me no play. Just tell me the routes. What are you gonna run? What are you gonna try to dissect if you see that coverage?
So definitely we gonna middle field's open. So we're going to we're definitely gonna run something towards the middle of the field and then have something. Say we can have like a go route on the outside. So whole shot could be there if the safety doesn't do his job, but also we can say we go all trips right, all verticals, right? Definitely we're gonna attack the right safety. So DB has flats, so we gonna make him do his job. We gonna probably have a flat route out there. We gonna make him do his job. Commit. We gonna have the whole shot on standby, but we gonna put that safety in the bind. So safety goes with that first go. That first go that's going across his face. We gonna go with the second go. Second go. So it's definitely a like a we gonna put him in a bind. So yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but I hope
No,
you
I
know.
got you. I studied the game. Nah, that's exactly how you beat that. Okay. I like the verts and then obviously over with the seam on the same. I like that. All right, last one. Cover three, but both corners is split. Okay, so follow me. You got one off, and you got one that's press man. How are you playing that? With the kind of they trying to confuse you a little bit.
Definitely read the coverage first. So I don't right off the top of my head, I don't have a play for that, but I would say definitely we know that he's gonna bail. So if I know it's cover 3, we definitely know that they're both gonna bail, unless the backside corner just stays on. But middle field safety, middle field close because there's gonna be a safety right there. We'll have hitches on the outside. I like hitches or comebacks. Definitely a deep curl route, like something that's coming back to the ball, because we're gonna have to make that cornerback choose. And we could run either on the inside, we can run a corner, or we can run seams up the middle to bind that safety to make him choose again. So I look the safety off, see where he goes. He goes to the right, I throw it to the left. He goes to the left, I go throw it to the right. But that hitch route, if say of cornerbacks off 70 yards, throw the hitch route. So, easy money.
Last thing, how do you thread that needle with that safety that's coming down? You know the route's there, it's open. He didn't beat his man, but you got to kind of get that ball over right before that safety comes and tries to pick it off. How do you kind of layer that throw?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's gonna definitely be a layered throw. Making sure that my footwork, mechanics, all of that's got to be on point. But that comes with looking the safety off, buying some time for my receiver and myself. But I'm gonna just have to footwork, and that comes with a lot of practice. You're not gonna get it your first time being out there. So me being in the on the field and practicing those throws, like I practice that throw a lot. So definitely gonna make it. You're gonna have to make it a layered throw. I would say 2-ball because you got to get over the linebacker, but you definitely can't float it because the safety's gonna be there. But so yeah, that's how you're gonna have to definitely fit it in there.
Box top assassin, man, a savant of the game. Next up in the state of Georgia, man. If I let you go, anybody you want to shout out? Any closing thoughts before we let you get out of here?
I want to shout out my grandparents. Obviously my mom because it's her birthday. Definitely my dad because he's a big part of my everything I do and my brand, and he the one who started it all. So thankful for that. Anybody, my family, my friends, my brothers, they're a big part of my upbringing and helping me. So yeah, I have three brothers, 2 older, 1 younger. So definitely that's a thing that we want to shout out. Obviously my fan base, whoever my fans are, and my team, my coaches, my team. So yeah.
100%. There it is, man. Sebastian Heard, box top assassin. Y'all check him out, man. We'll link his social medias down below. Sebastian, appreciate you coming on the show, my brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. There you go. Sebastian Heard. We're gonna let him ride, man. Appreciate you coming on, Trey. If you in the background, I see you. We ready for you, my brother, to come on the show. Appreciate you being patient, man. 2 great interviews, man. Shout out Jimmy. If you hear Sebastian, got a couple comments I want you to see on the background, man. Raylan K said box. Terrence Mahone said nephew or nep. And Jimmy, our loyal supporter, said great interview, great kid. We different over here. There you have it. Where'd you see that, my man? All right, let's bring on the man of the hour, Trey Byrd, Douglas County High School. What's going on, Trey?
What's going on? Can you see me good?
Yes, sir. I can see you, man. How you doing?
Good, amazing. How about you?
I'm doing good, brother. Y'all out of school? One more day? How's it?
I got out on Monday. I had good grades, so I was able to, get out Monday after I took one final. Yeah, I was able to get out. We got out on Wednesday though officially, but I got it on Monday.
All right, man. You be in the books and the grades, huh?
Yeah, got to.
All right. What's your favorite subject, real quick, on school?
I don't really think I have a favorite subject. I just be doing schoolwork. I don't really have a favorite subject.
Man, like, hey, it's just a step to get to where I want to be. Yeah. I got you, brother. Well, I gotta ask the hot question, Trey. Obviously, you made a big change, big move this offseason, man. You come from veterans, come to Douglas County, man. Just what was the thought process behind that transfer? Why did you decide to just come to kind of that powerhouse program of Douglas County?
It was kind of a no-brainer for me. I just want to play with the best, honestly. There's no hatred towards Veterans High School. I love that school. That's where I'm from, South Georgia. I love it down there, but it's kind of a no-brainer. I want to play with the best. I want to be the best. So in order to be the best, you got to beat the best and play with the best. So.
How has the adjustment been so far? Let's talk about spring just a little bit, man. How did that go for you? What was your thoughts on your spring?
Spring, it went well. I think, honestly, it went really good. I just got in the playbook and stuff. Learning the plays, got her about a month ago now. So, I think I'm pretty used to it. We got a great team.
For sure. We noticed, obviously, you altered some drives there, you and Cam. You played really well. You was delivering great deep shots, great dimes. What was your thoughts on kind of just alternating drives and obviously your performance of how great you was looking?
I mean, my performance overall, I think I played. I mean, I did all right for a spring game. I mean, I expect better from myself, obviously. But I mean, Cameron, I mean, he's a great quarterback, man. You know, I think we got a great quarterback room. I think we're both developing well. I think we're gonna make each other better at the end of the day. I mean, it's not gonna take one quarterback to win a state championship. So I'm doing whatever we gotta do to win. Honestly, that's how I look at it.
What's your thoughts? Obviously, you feel like it's a great room. What's your thoughts on the QB battle? Do you think you will eventually win?
I don't think it's really a QB battle. I think it's just two quarterbacks competing at the end of the day. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a team sport. So whatever we got to do to win games, that's what we're going to do. Whether that's me playing, that's him playing. And then I'm going to be a great teammate and a great leader at the end of the day, win football games.
Period. Let's talk about the team now. Lost a lot of firepower. No Devin Carter. No, obviously, Aaron Gregory, man. Obviously changed at the running back position as well. How do you come in there as the quarterback? How do you feel about some of the firepower? Or highlight some guys that I don't know about that I need to know about? How do you feel about that part and you kind of being the main centerpiece of the new firepower?
I mean, yeah, we lost a lot of great players. I mean, I didn't get a chance to play with them, but yeah, we lost a lot of great players. I mean, I think honestly, man, when we get right this summer, I think we're going to be a really good team. I mean, so we got a lot of star players still. I mean, we might have lost a lot, but I think we really reloaded. I mean, we got a really good, two good edges, Z and Justin. I mean, we got 2 4-star safeties. I mean, defense is stacked. I mean, on the offense side of the ball, O-line is great, phenomenal. We got TJ, got Tank, Ezra, 6'9". Receivers wise, we got Jeremiah Mathis, one of the best 2029 receivers I think out there. Also, we have a great, phenomenal tight end. So yeah, I think we're stacked, loaded. I love my running back room. Love all the slots I have. I think we're going really good.
Can you? I've heard that name through different circles where I don't think the name is out there just yet. But Jeremiah, can you tell me a little bit more about him? Why you think he's special?
He ball. He's him. Honestly, like I ain't never played with a receiver like him. Honestly, he's legit. I think he's the real deal.
Wow, how is it building chemistry with him?
I mean, it's been good. I mean, he made me look better. I mean, I done made, I think, threw a lot of inconsistent balls, and he just went out there and made plays for me. I mean, doing what he's got to do.
Period. Okay, so we talked about obviously that trade, obviously the room a little bit. Let's talk real quick off season, right? What do you feel? First off, what do you feel like you do well, Trey? And then 2, what are you going to work on now that you out of school? Nothing but training. What are you going to be working on the most?
Well, first off, I'm going to heal my toe up. That's first off. God, injured my toe. First spring game, injured my toe. So I'm going to heal my toe up, rest it up. But I think I'm going to work on everything. I mean, my goal is to be the best quarterback in Georgia by the end of this year. That's my goal. So, I mean, whatever I got to do to meet those goals, that's what I'm going to do. That's feet work, being more accurate. I'm working my trainer all summer because I got a lot of stuff to prove. So I'm going to do that.
Who's your trainer, Trey? If you don't mind me asking, and how has he elevated your game?
I have 2 trainers. Charlie Loeb, he's down here located in South Georgia and a little bit in Atlanta, Metro Atlanta area. And I got Ron Ville, he's located up in Atlanta too. Yeah, they really elevated me, both of them. I mean, I really like them.
Yeah, you got a hit of Ron Ville. Okay, all right. So let's break down both. You talked about how they both helping you. Is there a specialization there a little bit, Trey? Like is Coach Ville kind of working on your footwork, your ball placement, right? Yeah. What is your South Georgia, Middle Georgia kind of trainer kind of working on a little bit as well? What through those sessions?
I mean, I think Ron Ville, he's more of a get my feet work right, accuracy, like balance on my throws, like different mechanics wise. I think Charlie, he does a really good job of making good situational scenarios for me. So I get like the live action. So, transfer over to the game pretty easy. Cause I'm more of a live guy. I'm not really, but I mean, I'll look at a screen, we'll learn some plays, but I think when I get on the field and, learn to play like that, I think that's how I'm really a live guy. So,
all right. What's your favorite throw to make, you would say?
I think comeback. I think I'm a really good anticipation thrower, in my opinion.
Why do you
I like to show off my arm a lot too. So yeah, I like to show off my arm.
Okay. Well, what's the farthest you could throw it, Trey?
I ain't never really did how far. I think last year against veterans, I think it was like a 60-65 yard throw. It was the win against Statesboro. I think it was like 60, 65, 70. So yeah, I think I at least throw 75 yards, 70 yards. I think so.
Okay. I want to take you back just for a quick second about just Middle Georgia veterans. I know it's a lot of dogs out there, including yourself in Middle Georgia. Why do you feel like maybe the spotlight is not putting you guys enough?
I mean, honestly, I just think, first off, I think it's a small town. It's not really that much. That's not really that big. So I think just like college coaches, kind of hard for them to get down there. I just wanted to go to Douglas County and just be on a bigger scenery. I got big goals in life, so I didn't really want
waste time. For sure. What is one of your favorite quarterbacks to watch? Let's do college and NFL. Who do you like to watch?
College? Yeah. I think I really like Bryce Underwood. I really like him. He got a lot of hate, but I don't know. I like Bryce. I like Bryce a lot. I like Carson too. He got a lot of hate because he loved Georgia, but I like Carson as well.
Why do you think Bryce gets so much hate, man?
I've seen a lot of things on social media about him. He got fat, and I think because how he chased the money. It's a lot of stuff. But I like him. I like what he did in high school and stuff.
Okay. All right, Trey. Let's break down a couple of things. Going back to your game a little bit. Let's talk about leadership. How do you like to lead, Trey? Do you lead by your play or are you vocal?
I think I'm a vocal guy. Honestly, I think that's what I bring to the team at Douglas County. We got a lot of great vocal leaders, but I think I'm definitely one of them. But yeah, I think I'm a very great vocal leader. That's what I bring to the team.
Now, for you, Trey, you in a new atmosphere, new environment. How do you do that with guys you don't know? You ingratiate yourself. Most guys, I'm not saying you are, because I feel like you are an outspoken vocal guy. Most guys gonna be like, let me just do what I do and it's gonna come whatever. But I can feel that like in you, like, yeah, I'm gonna show that, yeah, I'm a leader of this group and I'm gonna show you guys like how we need to do things. Where does that come from, Trey? Not everybody can do that.
I think that really come from my dad. I think my dad, he's a very outspoken person. I think my mom, she's a very outspoken person. My mom, she works for Geico. She just got a new job up in Douglasville. That's really the main part of why I moved. So yeah, I think she's a very outspoken woman. So yeah, I think that's where I get it from. My mom and my dad. They leading me by example, leading the right way.
Period. Going back to your games, we talk about leadership. Let's talk about the athleticism a little bit. We know about your arm, we know about the comeback routes, how good you are there. Let's talk about dual threat, man. Hey, I feel like college now, and you got to be a dual threat. You can't sit in that pocket back there and call your girlfriend. You got to be able to move. So talk about that game a little, part of your game a little bit.
Yeah, I think my athletic ability is kind of undersized because I'm 6'3", 210 pounds, and like a lot of people don't think I can run, I can move. But I think I'm very athletic and I can move very well for my size. I think so.
Period. Is there a game this year you're looking forward to, Trey? Like, I know Douglas County plays again a powerhouse program. They play a lot of top tier teams. Is there any game you like looking forward to, season opener, or it don't really matter?
I'm looking forward to season opener. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Newton. I'm ready to see them. Really, I'm ready to go 1-0 every week. That's really what I'm trying to do. Just go 1-0 every week.
How do you do that?
Win football games.
I like that. All right. So we've talked about your skill set, talked about the underrated part of your game. What are you hoping? This is a self-related question, but what are you hoping to kind of prove? I guess is the question. Not necessarily for yourself, but like what do you want to like kind of show? Like, man, I'm Trey Byrd. Like I do this. I'm like, what are you kind of hoping to like show with this platform you about to be on?
I'm really hoping to prove a lot. Honestly, I've been getting a lot of attention, but I haven't done anything at Veterans. I played in the spring game, but I got 3 drives. I haven't really done anything. So I got a lot to prove, honestly. Like, I don't really want any type of, media, because I haven't done anything at the end of the day. Like, so yeah, I have a lot to prove actually. A lot.
How do you feel about media just in general, maybe in the state coverage? Like, do you care for it? You're like, I'm good. I'm gonna lock in on my stuff. Like,
not at this point, I don't care. Like I said, I ain't done anything. I haven't thrown the touchdown for Douglas County yet. I have spring game, but I haven't thrown. And that's on Max Pearls. I haven't thrown any touchdown for Douglas County, so I'm not really worried about the media right now.
Period. What's your expectations?
Be greatness. Be the best person I can be every time I step on the field and off the field. Lead by example.
Period. How do you approach the game off the field?
Get great sleep. I think that's my motto. I think it's been a couple games where I didn't do my best and I went to sleep like 11, 12 o'clock. I think great sleep. And I just like listening to music all day when I have a game. I just like chilling. I'm not really a big talker on gaming. Like I'm focused. I'm worried about what I'm going to do on first down, what I'm going to do on 3rd and 2. Like that's what I'm thinking about. I'm in class, I'm in math class, teacher talking. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do on 3rd and 2. Like that's what I'm thinking about.
Period. Think about ball all the time. Okay, so walk me through. You say you like to listen to music, get you going. So I gotta ask. Give me the pregame playlist, man. What we bumping? What we bumping?
Right now, I think it's Free to Press by Huncho. I like that song a lot. Free to Press by Huncho. Yeah, I just like Huncho. Huncho getting a lot of hate right now, but I like Huncho a lot. Huncho, I like a lot of Lil Baby and NBA Youngboy, of course. But yeah.
Okay, Huncho. So them 3 in rotation.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, period. Pre-game, you already said you're not a talker. You like to listen to Youngboy, Huncho, Lil Baby. What do you do? Like, you want to feel like, do you have a different tradition you like to do? Are you quiet? Do you pray? Do you talk with teammates? Do you just have beats on? Like, how do you get ready pre-game?
Pre-game, I'm really, when I step on the field, it's go mode. I'm hype. I'm not really a hype guy. I'm more of a picking my teammates up, getting them hype. I'm just cool, calm, and collected the whole time. I don't really show any emotion. In the spring game, I show a lot of emotion because in the real game, we got a lot of penalties for the way we acted. So, yeah, I think I'm a cool guy. I just like to stay cool because when teams see me cool, I think everybody else cool. So I'm just a cool guy.
Where does that like demeanor come from? Because some guys is rah. Like, how you stay cool and poised no matter what?
I think because I wouldn't call myself nonchalant, but like my dad called me, I'm not really nonchalant. I just stay cool. Like I don't really get heated, really. I just stay calm under pressure.
Like that. Everybody can do that. Okay. So stay calm under pressure. We talk about like what you like to do off the field. Matter of fact, let's talk about that. What do you like to do off the field? What's your hobbies, man? You a game head? Do you like
I was like chilling with my brother. I want to get into fishing, but like I can't find a pole. So like I ain't got into fishing, but like I just like chilling with my bros, going to hang out, eat some food. Just chilling, playing a game.
What's your go-to food spot?
Ever since I moved to Douglas County, it's been Touchdown, but I got to stay off that because it get me in trouble. So, probably Chipotle, definitely Chipotle. But Touchdown, I moved in there. I stay off of it though.
Give me a spot back home that you used to go to back in the day.
Zaxby's. I still go there now. That's the best food spot to ever be invented. Zaxby's, definitely.
What you usually get?
Loaded fries. Loaded fries, a power drink. You get with some Zax sauce. You got extra Zax sauce on the side. Then you put Zax sauce on there.
Loaded fries. All right, man. All right, so we talk about your goals. Talk about you and Cam in the QB room, man. What? Tell me what's this like playing under Coach Johnny White, man? What's that kind of like, man? The coach known all around Metro Atlanta. What is that kind of like?
It's different. That's all I'm saying. It's different, real different. Coach White, I love Coach White. He a great leader, phenomenal. He's somebody I want to play under, definitely. He leads the right way. He don't tolerate no disrespect. So that's why I want to be coach after. I want to be the best. So I want him to lead. I want him to lead the right way, and I'm gonna follow under his lead. But we're a player-led team, I think. So I think we're just, going after him basically.
All right. So you like to be a leader. I'm gonna put you in the scenario, right? Obviously, coach don't take no disrespect. It's a guy. He's been chirping all practice, Trey, like the whole time. He won't stop chirping. You ain't doing nothing. You doing your job. But he can continue to chirp, you making plays, whatever. Coach is pissed off. Like, how would you approach that as a leader? Do you say anything, or do you just let coach kind of handle that? What do you do in those that it's a heated moment?
If it's a heated moment, I'm probably gonna grab somebody by the back of the jersey and be like, hey, bro, chill out. Like, it's not that serious talk. Like Coach White said, dudes who do all the talking, they not really talking about anything. But he's scared. Coach White's scared of people who sit in the corner, quiet. That's what Coach White always said. So yeah, I'm really calm down. Like it don't take all that. I don't really like all the raw because especially when you ain't dinner, you whoop somebody one play. It's not bro.
Not impressive. You got to do it.
Just going to football game. You whoop me one play. Don't do all that talking, bro. Just play football.
Period. Well, give me your motivation, Trey. Why do you do this? What made you fall in love with the sport of football?
I really think my grandmother. I think that's what I'm doing it for. My grandmother, my mom, and my dad. But most definitely my grandmother. I'm doing this for her. She passed away a couple of years ago, so. She definitely my motivation to wake up every day and, be the best I can be.
Sorry to hear that. Obviously her passing, man. What does she mean to you, if you don't just mind sharing? Why is she so
It meant a
important?
lot to me, actually. I mean, I love going over her house back in the day. Like, I loved it. Like, every time, sometimes when I go back to Macon, where she just stay passing by her house, I love my grandma.
Sure. Obviously, we know your motivation, what you do it for, Trey. We know why you love this sport. What kind of, I know it's still early, so I don't always know. What impact do you want to kind of lay though? Like, what's the foundation you want to lay when they talk about Trey Byrd in the future? What will they say?
I want to be looked as one of the best quarterbacks to ever play football in the state of Georgia. I mean, I know I got a lot of work to do, but that's my goal. I think if I put my head down and work and grind, I think I can be able to do it. And I just want to be the best. That's it. I just want to be the best. Make my mom and dad proud. At the end of the day, that's it.
Period. All right, man. Couple more. I'm gonna let you go, Trey. What's been your favorite game in your career you've ever played in? Take it back.
Probably against Warner Robins, our hometown. We lost the game, but I didn't play the best game, but I think everybody around me played really, really good. It was a heated environment. It was one of the probably the biggest crowds I didn't play in. Or my freshman year, we played Thomas County Central, but we got whooped. But it was probably my best game of the year that year. It was my first start. I didn't even know I was starting. It was another kid, Roa Singleton. He was starting. He's also a sophomore. He's still at Veterans High School. He was supposed to be getting a starting job that day because the starter was the same. He got hurt, and he had arm problem the day of the game. So coach said, "Hey Trey, you're in there." So I think I threw for like 350 yards that game. Yeah, it went crazy. It was in Thomas County Central environment. You know how it get down there, so it's crazy.
It does. And then once you had that moment, Trey, you was ready for it.
I think after that, I was like, yeah, that's when it snapped in reality for me. Like, I think I do this quarterback stuff for
And you never look back.
Nah.
Okay. All right. Walk me through real quick a youth moment that you'll always remember and cherish if you played ball in the youth.
Youth moment. I don't really know. I'm not a good rememberer, but I mean, I played everywhere back in the day. Like, I played running back, quarterback, tight end, everything, D-line, everything. So I don't really, everything. I just a dog.
Straight up. What's a quote you live by, Trey? It could be from God. It could be like something that you take to motivate yourself. What's something a quote you live by?
Get 1% better every day. My our quarterback coach, Coach Cork, he said this after every practice, get 1% better every day. That's all you can do. That's what I think. That's what we live by.
Better every day. All right. Last two. I want to ask you, this is kind of on the side, but I know you're building your brand. But obviously, there's been rumors about it, but you might be the next, athlete. Just what does that mean to you? I know you still got a lot that you want to prove and show the world. But what does that mean to you to kind of have that early recognition of, I can potentially brand this thing too?
I mean, it means a lot. I mean, I'm thankful for Phenom, I mean, I like the gear, I like how it fits on me on and off the field. But, I just want to thank my mom and dad and God for being in this position I'm in. But, yeah, I like that. I like Phenom a lot. Definitely.
Period. Last thing, you mentioned mom and dad a lot. What would it mean to you to have that big time season this year, but to be what you really want to be, the best quarterback in the state, do your thing, and really make your mom and dad proud? What would that mean to you in order to achieve that, Trey?
It means a lot. I mean, like I said, I do that for them. I mean, I do it for myself, obviously, but I really do it for them. And I just want to make them proud at the end of the day. So whatever it takes, that's what I'm going to do.
Period. So I'll let you go. Any last comments? Anybody you want to shout out for? I'll let you ride, man.
I'm going to shout out the whole defensive Douglas County football team and everybody in the staff at Douglas County. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. All right, man. The great Trey Byrd. You'll be watching him in Metro Atlanta near you, near a city near you soon, man. Trey, appreciate you coming on, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Trey Byrd, my guy. Appreciate him coming on, man. Shout out to him. Shout out for all the coaches putting all this together, man. Y'all was active in the chat, man. Much love to y'all. Y'all know what to do, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. I think we had Miss Tara J and Asics in the building too watching the show. So shout out to y'all. Much love. As we close out the show, let's go ahead and talk real quick about Colorado. Yeah, we got to talk about them as we close out the show. They are balling in recruiting right now. And as we pull this up before we head up out of here, man, they landed 4-star safety, Gabe Jenkins. This is obviously a major pickup for the crew, for the team, for the squad. So that was a 4-star safety. Coach Prime and them doing a phenomenal job with this. I think that helps their back end tremendously. And it feels like this is the class he's putting together that's going to be kind of what we've seen in a few years ago, bringing in top-tier guys, high school, balling out, on a big stage, doing their thing. And the Gabe Jenkins is another one on the back end that you can obviously expect to have a major impact. The next one is my guy, Barack Willis, man, 3-star prospect, 4-star prospect, according to some people. He plays for Pell City High School, you know what I'm saying? Came over from Moody, did his thing this past year, balled out on the big stage, won a state championship, one of the best, edge rushers that you're going to find. He committed to Colorado. He's going to be a guy to continue to watch moving forward. And I think he has a very, very, very bright future ahead, man, and he's a very special player. So that was another big-time get for Coach Prime and crew. And I think he'll be able to contribute a whole bunch to the Colorado Buffaloes, man. So this was a big-time get out of Alabama. All right? So there it is, y'all. Appreciate everybody, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hype up the video, man. Let me know next week who you guys want to see. Jam-packed show. Ladell McQueen from Montgomery Catholic Prep. Sebastian Heard from Carver Columbus. And my guy, Trey Byrd from Douglas County. Till next time, enjoy the rest of y'all night. And I'll see y'all soon. Peace.